The CCN bases its decision to embark on a voter education and election monitoring project on social infrastructure, including human resources and self-organized structures. These self-organized structures, such as the women's, youth and men's leagues and choirs, ensures a wider audience reach to roll out the voter education and election monitoring activities. CCN says churches operate even in the most remote areas and has a membership of more than 1 million people. Therefore, it says the voter education and election monitoring project will be its contribution to strengthening democracy and good governance in Namibia.
CCN wrote a letter earlier in this week to ECN concerning this, and ECN responded positively to it. ECN is busy making arrangements regarding the date and time for the engagement to take place with CCN. CCN is requesting the government to provide funding to CCN to be able to embark on this election monitoring project. As part of the role that CCN will play in the national elections, CCN will organize a national day of prayer for the national elections and a meeting with the leaders of all political parties. CCN is requesting that the office of the President may help us to facilitate and collaborate with CCN to make this a huge success.
It's our earnest desire to have more regular meetings of this nature so that we may also do some updates on the activities and on the issues that are actually tackled by the council. Even though there's no structure that that obliges us to report, but we would like to have this relationship whereby we can foster this so vital connection between the government and also the Council of Churches.
President Bumba applauded CCN members offering their facilities and personnel to assist in the national elections.
So that means you are really owning up the responsibility as leaders of the churches, leaders of your own communities, to make sure that we make this election a success. That is nothing than an election that ends up being nobody knows which is which. There must be clear line. The greens are here, the pinks are there, the blues are there, the whatever, and one group must be able to be in charge, because you can't all of you be in charge. Honorable President, you can't be a president, the other one is claiming a president, the other one is claiming a president. Once you have that situation, you really know that you are in trouble.
Meanwhile, the church's body is also concerned about youth unemployment in Namibia. This as it noted the rise of protests by young people in Kenya, known as Gen Z, for the past 2 weeks over a myriad of issues. At least 39 people being killed and hundreds injured.
His Excellency, if there is a means that CCN can collaborate with the Office of the President to avoid violent protests from happening in Namibia, CCN as a church and as an organization would gladly welcome it.
It should never be our mistake that we did not listen to them and that we did not try to address the challenges they are facing. People they need jobs. If without a job you can't have a house, I mean a shelter, basically. We're not talk about a house, but just a shelter. Without a job, you will not be able to have money for transportation. You can't send your children to school. It's difficult. And you have to, from time to time, we are the one to be blamed because we have the responsibility. And the responsibility comes with all those challenges. And I'm glad we are sharing that responsibility. You are willing to share that responsibility. You are willing to listen to them. You are willing to help them and also advise us how to help them.